Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the language of business. Today we're diving into a Form 8K filed by Organovo Holdings. It's not quite Frankenstein creating a living being, but they're dealing with creating human tissues. So let's see what this report is all about. It appears to be a business update, so we will try to break down what it means for the company. This Form 8K was filed on March 27, 2025, so it's fairly recent. These reports are used to announce important events that could affect the company and its stock. Okay, it looks like Item 701, Regulation FD Glades Fraser, is the main event. This basically means the company is sharing some important information with the public. Usually this has to do with earnings, future predictions, or important information of that kind. The company issued a press release with a business update. So instead of going through the full filing, we can focus on what was in that press release. We will look at Exhibit 99.1 to see what's happening with Organovo. Alright, scrolling to the exhibit, since this is an 8K, it will not have a full financial report, so we will have to settle with what we have. It looks like this document includes the official press release from the company. Given that this filing is just a press release update, there aren't really numbers to analyze like we would see in a 10K or 10Q. Unfortunately, that means no Warren Buffett style analysis this time. Let's dive into the key themes and try to see what's really going on. I will give my analysis based on these updates at the end. Let's find out the themes that the company focuses on in this press release. It will give us an idea of the direction the company is heading in. The key message is that Organovo is providing a business update. Let's see what areas of the business they want to bring to our attention. It looks like their primary focus is on developing their tissue therapeutic products, which are medical products based on lab-grown tissues. They are working on treatments for liver diseases. It mentions preclinical data. Preclinical data is the information gathered during lab and animal testing of a new drug or treatment before it's ever tested on humans. They are aiming to reach milestones that will validate the effectiveness of their therapeutic approach using 3D human tissues. This refers to a step toward real-world applications and potentially clinical trials. A lot of focus seems to be on the collaborative drug development sector. They're trying to collaborate with pharmaceutical partners to get new drugs developed. They seem to believe that collaborating to develop drugs will increase the value of their platform and programs. Partnering is a way to share costs, get expertise, and increase the chances of success. The update highlights their goals for 2025. This implies they want to show where they are focusing their efforts in the current year. The leadership of the company also believes in the milestones and strategy for the year. This statement acts as a form of reassurance to investors. It looks like Keith Murphy, the executive chairman, is talking about what they are trying to accomplish. He emphasizes the progress that they have been making with their liver disease programs. He wants to show the impact of their 3D tissue platform for drug development. This is to get more pharmaceutical companies to partner with them for their drug development. There are multiple ongoing partnered drug programs. This shows that they are trying to make collaborations a major part of their operations. The goal is to get more partnerships going. This way they can get a better portfolio of partnered programs. Their goal is to keep proving they can create predictive human tissue models and increase the value of their platform. This is their way to attract new partnerships and grow the business. They mentioned that they've made progress in their therapeutic liver tissue program. This sounds like they are working on treatments for liver diseases using lab-grown tissues. They aim to start IND-enabling studies in the first half of 2025. An IND, or investigational new drug, is an application researchers must file with the FDA before starting clinical trials in humans. They plan to keep making their programs better and more valuable in partnered drug development. This means they will focus on making the platform more attractive for pharmaceutical companies. So let's break down what we've learned. Organovo is really pushing its 3D tissue platform to attract pharmaceutical partners for drug development. They are heavily invested in liver disease treatments and are aiming for clinical trials soon. The overall strategy is to prove their technology works and become a go-to for partnered drug programs. Now, what does all this mean? Honestly, press releases are always a bit rosy. We have to dig deeper and try to understand if what they are trying to do makes sense. First, the good news. Partnering is smart. Drug development is expensive and risky, so sharing the burden is crucial. If Organovo can convince Big Pharma that their 3D tissues really speed things up or make them more reliable, they've got something valuable. Also, focusing on liver diseases makes sense. It's a big problem with a lot of unmet needs. So if they get a success here, it will attract a lot of attention. Now, the not so good news. Preclinical data is still far from a drug that actually works. A lot of things look good in the lab and then fail miserably when tested on humans. Also, relying so heavily on partnerships can be risky. They are putting a future in the hands of other companies, which means they don't fully control their destiny. Overall, I'd say Organovo is on a high-risk, high-reward path. If their 3D tissue platform delivers on its promise, they could be huge. If not, they could run out of cash and ideas. It will depend on their ability to execute their plan. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more corporate deep dives.